My name is Jonathan Dornbush, and I'm here with Robert Kirkman, a very busy man. How are you doing, Robert?
Doing okay.
You have a lot of projects I'm excited for and I want to talk about. Hopefully we can get to everything in time.
Okay.
The first thing I want to touch on is Outcast, which I am very excited for. I just started reading the series a little while ago and love it so far. But for those who may not know it, could you give us a little rundown of what Outcast is?
Yeah, Outcast is the story of Kyle Barnes, who is a guy who lives in rural West Virginia, who has, kind of been plagued with demonic possession his entire life. And he decides that he's going to go out and figure out what it is that this demonic possession thing is, this thing that's plagued his life since he was very young. And he wants to try and solve the problem so that he can, take back his life.
Well, looking forward to it, and also looking forward to the premiere of The Walking Dead Season 6.
That I think is going to be really awesome.
I'm tremendously excited for it. Obviously, Fear the Walking Dead also just wrapped up. So how is it sort of balancing those and the comic as well, and the Telltale video game series?
It's all a big jumbled mess to the point that I get nervous doing interviews because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to remember. What's that sheriff's name from Walking Dead? I don't remember anymore.
Grick Rhymes,
yes,
I believe.
Something, yes. Dave. I don't remember. He's lost his hand in the comic. He's still got his hand in the show. These are the only things that help me keep it all straight.
Keep it separated.
But no, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy bouncing from project to project. It's something that really keeps me energized. And so it's been a lot of fun having, different shows to kind of, work on at different times. And they're staggered in a way that, we're filming Outcast and we're still filming Walking Dead Season 6 and we're writing on Fear the Walking Dead Season 2. And, the way things go, it's all worked out so far. So yeah.
And especially with the Fear the Walking Dead finale, it sort of set the tone for a much different second season,
yes.
Which the team knew they had going in, I believe. Or at least
we were able to build to that pretty well because we knew that they had picked up the second season already. And, I think, Walking Dead is actually a good example of what you could expect from Fear the Walking Dead, just in that every season of The Walking Dead changes a little bit, and it is an evolving show. And Fear the Walking Dead, while vastly different, as you can see from the first season, will be kind of the same model. Season 2 is not going to be exactly like Season 1. Season 3, if we are lucky enough to get it, won't be like Season 2. And, we'll kind of continue on that kind of track. And Season 2's, I don't know, the people are going to be kind of blown away. The boat stuff and all the stuff that's coming up that I can't talk about yet is all very cool.
Well, and so I'm sure you can't give away too much about The Walking Dead Season 6.
Water zombies.
Well, is that water zombies? They're going to come out of the ocean?
Scuba zombies.
That would be exciting. Sharks mixing with zombies, maybe. They could be riding them. That would be a fun visual, at least. Not that I'm pitching ideas for the show.
Yes, well, any more, please? I need help.
Please, I'll tell you after the cameras are off. But no, so with The Walking Dead Season 6, you're sort of talking about how the show's always evolving. Without giving too much away, what would you say is the evolution for the show in Season 6?
Season 6, I guess, the best thing about Season 6 is that we're able to show pretty stark contrast against, with people here, because you have the group in Alexandria, you have Rick's group, and then you have the Wolves. And so I think more than any other season, you're going to not only continue to see our characters evolve, but you're going to get to see them interact with people who have also lived in this world, but have evolved in completely different ways. And so seeing these three groups, intermix and, butt heads is pretty exciting. Plus we've got Morgan coming back after, just being kind of a highlight star popping in for an episode or two thus far. Now we've got Lennie James in the season full time, and it's pretty great. It's pretty great having him, and he's really, brought a lot to the show.
Yeah, that was when the pilot first happened. His storyline was what hit me and what grabbed me for the show first. So it's very exciting to see him back.
Why didn't we keep him? I don't know what happened.
He probably got busy for a little while, understandably.
Yes.
So who dies in the season? Tell me.
A lot of people. Well, I'll tell you. First off,
but no, I'm very looking forward to that as well. And you also have I believe the 150th issue of the comic coming up.
Yes.
How is it approaching that milestone? Yes.
I don't know.
In terms of the milestones, or is it sort of you just keep going with the series?
Well, with this one, I was like, wait, this is 150. That's a milestone. Holy crap. Just because there's been so much stuff going on. But I don't know. I mean, it's great. I mean, Walking Dead was the stupidest thing I could have ever done. All of my books had been canceled up to that point, and I was like, you know what? I'll do the zombie movie that never ends. Like, it never should have worked. And like, I'm so grateful that the fans have, decided to support it, and that people continue to read it. That I, do get to tell this long, sprawling, far longer than it should be story, hopefully eventually to its natural conclusion at some point, decades from now. But I just feel really fortunate that I get to keep telling these stories. So, here's the 150, and hopefully we'll be seeing 200 soon, and then 250, and then 2,000, and then I'll die, and
going.
the story will not have an ending.
It'll die with you.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Yeah, I'll just write it till I'm like 82.
Okay.
82 is a good run.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I can make it to 82.
Decades, yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll just people will be like, I've been reading this my whole life, and he didn't even finish it. What a jerk.
And
I'll be dead. I don't care.
And so that's how The Walking Dead ends. I think we've revealed.
With no resolution.
Exactly. That's
no
all we
resolution.
Hope for. Well, Robert, thank you so much for taking the time speaking with me. Very looking forward to Outcast, The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead game. Anything else you have going on?
I'm sure there's a bunch. I forget.
Well, looking forward to all of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.